Hi friends, welcome back to Feel Good Friday. Thank you so much for understanding my little break during our family cruise. I posted some videos from that trip, so you can check those out on my page. They're very fun. It was such a needed self-care gift after one of the hardest years of my life. As you all know what happened with my house, those videos are also posted as well. And honestly, I was thinking about ending this series, but then you spoke up. You told me these videos are helping you heal, and that changed everything for me. So we are continuing on today. We're getting really personal. Why am I still single? My kids actually joked about starting a dating site for me during one dinner on the cruise. What I told them might surprise you. Picture this. We're at dinner, beautiful ocean views, family around the table, and my kids start asking, "Mom, why aren't you dating more? You need a man in your life," is kind of how they put it. And then my son was like, they were joking, but kind of saying, "I'll make you a dating profile." I think he even said on some farmer's dating site, joking. And I was just like, ugh, I don't even know what they were talking about. And look, I am open with my kids about everything. They do want the best for me. I know that. And I love them for that. But here's what I told them that night. And here's what I want to share with you today. The reason that I'm still single, I've had so much pain and trauma in my life that I'm still working through. And when I have tried to date, which I have, I kept attracting the wrong kind of people. Not bad people, just wrong for me. And here's the hard truth that I had to face. I've never known real love, and I've never had someone actually or truly take care of me. Now, I'm not saying this for any pity, for people in my past had their own issues, their lack of tools, but that's exactly why I'm working so hard on healing now. So here's what I've learned. I would rather live alone and happy than miserable with someone. I did that for just too long. And you know what breaks my heart? Watching people go from one bad relationship to another, or staying in a bad relationship because they don't have the tools to work on themselves, and teaching those patterns to their children. I lived that cycle. I saw it modeled, and I'm choosing to break it. Not just for me, but to show my kids and my grandkids, and to show you there's another way. I have to tell you that I love seeing my kids in their own relationships and their marriage. One of my daughter-in-laws is in a woman's mom's Bible study, and it just is so fun to watch. I watch her grow, and in my other kids, I was on the cruise. I mean, they are obsessed with being with each other. I mean, I love it. They love to be alone. Just watching my kids like each other and be best friends. I love that. And so I know for me, I wouldn't settle for anything less than having my person. So that's what's important, just making sure that I'm healed, right? Am I opposed to having someone in my life? Absolutely not. Absolutely not, right? But it would have to be someone amazing, someone God has perfectly designed for me. And here's the thing. I need to be healed and whole myself before I can let someone in and give them what they need too, right? It's a relationship, not a one-ship. Because if I want my person, I need to be a whole person first. That's not selfish. That's wisdom. That's self-love. That's choosing to do the work now so I don't repeat the past later. That is why I'm still single now, right? So what does this look like practically? 3 things that I'm doing: therapy and healing work, right? That's super important. Addressing the trauma, not just covering it up. And it's not easy work, let me tell you. It is not fun, but that's one thing that I'm really doing, and trying to share with you, especially in the series. And number 2, learning my worth. Finding my worth, learning my worth, understanding what I deserve, not just what I'm used to. That's super important, right? We need to know our worth. I'm just going to throw an opinion out there. This is just my opinion. I heard something the other day. A mom of 3 boys, right? I'm a mom of 3 boys, but there was another, I can't remember what I was watching. And I heard this mom of 3 boys, and her 11-year-old said, I think I was actually listening to a podcast, and her 11-year-old said, "Mom, the way the girls dress today, how can they expect us to respect them?" And I was thinking about that, because we're thinking like women's rights and girls' rights, and we can wear what we want and, show off whatever. You know what? That's very true. But sometimes I feel the way that some people dress, this is just my opinion, I just think it's showing that they really don't respect themselves. What are you trying to prove? That's just my opinion. So learning your worth, your beauty is illuminated through who you are, not your body parts. Just throwing it out there. No haters, no judge. And I don't judge people. I mean, you do you be you. But who are we attracting? And that's just where I'm going with that. We want to start attracting the right people into our lives. Just throwing it out there. Okay, so learning my worth, I'm trying to understand what I deserve and not just what I'm used to. So that's super important. And then building community. We need people, not just codependent relationships. Believe me, I've had plenty of codependent relationships. So I want to have people and relationships in my life, not codependency, right? So because here's the truth, we do need each other. We do need to socialize. We do need family and friends and community. But it starts with God's love and learning to love ourselves. When we're whole, we attract whole people. When we're healed, we can build healthy relationships. This is why I do this Feel Good Friday series. As I'm healing, learning things, that's what I try to share with you so that hopefully And it sounds like it is helping you as well. So thank you for letting me share my story today. If you're in this place too, choosing healing over rushing into the wrong relationship, drop a heart in the comment. Let's support each other. Or, let's just take it a step further. If you're in a relationship and maybe it's not a healthy one, it doesn't mean you can't still heal and work on yourself. And God can still do a work in you and in your partner. That, I do believe that. So, we still need to find our worth and love ourselves where we're at. So don't think it's hopeless, because, I still believe we just need to find our self-worth to break those destructive patterns, right? Okay, so drop that heart in the comments. Let's support each other. And if this series is helping you, please let me know what topics you would like me to cover next. We're so in this together, learning to heal, learning to love ourselves so we can truly love one another. See you in the next Feel Good Friday. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. Remember, you are loved. Be blessed. Bye.